Hey everybody, my name is Waddles. Happy Monday. It's time for another Datapack Showcase video. Fossils are really rare. I have no clue, honestly, why they're so rare, but they are, so rare that people don't even know they exist. I was talking with my good friend Willie Seeker, and he was like, I didn't know these things were in the game until pretty recently, so, they're rare. But they are really cool, don't get me wrong. Today's data pack relates to the fossils directly, and it's another data pack, like last week's, that could totally fit into survival very easily. This is another structured data pack. Today, we'll be taking a look at the 1.14 Fossils to Dungeon data pack by Ender's Host. As always, there will be a data pack link down in the description. This pack adds in some really cool brand new dungeons to Minecraft with loot and everything. There is also some spawners in some of these dungeons, which is really cool as well. As always, if you enjoy this video, help me out, drop a like and subscribe. Also, do you make data packs, or maybe do you know of a really cool one? Well, if the answer is yes to either of those questions, slide over to my subreddit, it's linked down below, and share the pack over there. Who knows, maybe if I like it enough, I will end up sharing it in a video just like this one. Let's look at the pack. I said fossils were really rare, and of course that is the case. There's no way that I could fly around the world and find different fossils to show off each of these 8 different dungeons. There are 8 different dungeons with this data pack. So, instead, I went ahead and spawned them all in with structure blocks right here in our world, so we can kind of look at these one by one. These structures will generate in place of new fossils in your world, meaning if you drop this data pack into your data pack folder and decide to play with it, you'll need to find new fossils to actually find these dungeons. Again, there are 8 different dungeons that you could possibly end up with, and I think all of them have some loot, some of them have spawners, and just overall they all are really cool. This is a 1.14 data pack, so you'll need to be in 1.14 Minecraft to actually play with this and use this because, of course, as you can see on our first structure here, which is Dungeon 1, there are bell blocks. So let's start at the top with this one. First off, on this, I guess, top floor here, we have 4 skeleton spawners. I believe these are skeletons, or no, that's a silverfish. I think those are... Is that a silverfish? I think it's a silverfish. I can't tell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are silverfish. But we have lots of bells up here too. Of course, you can ring them if that's what you're doing. And now, diving in one floor, we have I see a chest over here. Ooh, some pretty nice music discs. I would like those. And then I don't think there's anything else on this floor, so we'll ride the waterfall down. One more floor. Well, actually, we'll jump out of the waterfall. And we're over here now. So usually, of course, fossils would be generating under the ground. So where these open spots are, there would be just stone and, whatever else is in the cave. Maybe a ravine or who knows, But yeah, usually you wouldn't have this giant window here or anything like that. And this whole area would be very dark. So mobs, I'm sure, would be pouring in from the top and falling down as soon as you got close enough to those spawners, and I think we would be close enough here, or if not, definitely close enough on this layer here, like within 16 blocks. But anyways, down here I thought yes. Ooh, some diamond horse armor, that's pretty cool. And then I think that's actually just about it for this one. I love the mossy feel of this dungeon, though. I think this whole overgrown stuff is really nice looking, and then of course, the beautiful water texture of this warm ocean makes everything look even nicer. We did look in that one. I thought I saw a third chest. Maybe there is no third chest on this one. I think we actually got everything on this first one, so moving on to the next structure over here. This structure has tons and tons of barrels, but it doesn't seem like there's anything in any of the barrels, so we're not going to waste too much time digging through those all. But we do have a chest over here with an iron horse armor. That's pretty cool. And then I think we're good in terms of chests, so let's swing down. This actually goes down. And, one more. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, some melon seeds, that's kind of cool, and then another music disc. So, as you can see here, the loot from these chests is pretty much on par with vanilla Minecraft. You can, of course, expect to find this kind of stuff in like a stronghold or a mine shaft or even a dungeon or something like that, but yeah, the loot isn't too OP. And one more final thought on this one. This dungeon would be really, really cool to find generated into your world because, of course... Oh, is there a spawner in here? How did that happen? Is there a hidden spawner? That's weird. But anyways, this one would be really cool to find in your world because I imagine there would be a whole, like dome of stone all around this, generating down under the ground. And yeah, that would be really, really cool. Next up, we have this dead coral tree one. Not too much to it. I think we have another silverfish spawner here and then a chest with a music disc inside of it. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, not too much to really see here. Again, this one would look really cool under the ground though, just like that one, because we'd have this giant dead tree, which... I don't know. I think that's just really cool. The next dungeon here is way, way smaller. We have a zombie spawner, and that's just about it. We do have chests in here, so there's a little bit of loot there. And do we have anything? Nope, just the one chest on this one. So, yep, that is pretty much it for this one. Now, this dungeon reminds me of like a Coliseum thing or something like that. We have a zombie spawner right here, lots of emeralds all around here, and, some chests with some loot. Infinity book, that's pretty good. Silk touch, wow, that's really, really good. Then down here, we have even more. We have a lower layer with another spawner, so even more mobs in here. This looks like a Vex spawner. Maybe some of the other spawners that I've been seeing are Vex spawners. And then another chest here with just pretty much generic loot, and then barrels all around with no loot inside of any of the barrels. I believe we pretty much just have a bunch of empty barrels for decoration here. That is a Vex spawner. Those are Vex. Oh, that's really cool. With the Vex spawning, you'd get like ghosts and everything, and just some really, really cool like lore stuff going on, which I absolutely love. So that one's really, really cool. But I think that's just about it for this one. But on that note, I wonder if some of these, yeah, that's a Vex spawner. That's not a silverfish or anything like that. That's a Vex. But the next structure over here is this small one. So another smaller one. Inside we have a zombie spawner and then probably some loot under the trapdoors again. Ooh, an enchanted golden apple. That's really, really good. Now, I'm not too sure if the loot is randomized or if it's just, kind of here. But either way, we're getting some pretty good loot from some of these things. This structure is possibly my favorite one because of all of the spirals going on. I think this is really, really cool looking. Down here at the bottom, we have a zombie spawner and then a chest with an infinity book. Not bad. And then I think we just have this top area to take a look at, which has even more loot and then a dead coral tree or plant again, it seems. And I can see, another Vex spawner in there. I love the use of the Vex in these structures. It gives those guys more of a purpose. For the next one, we actually need to jump into this cave that would actually generate in your world. So down here, we have a bunch of water, and then if we swim into this, we have amazing, amazing looking stuff. We have a guardian spawner this time around, which I love it. I really like that. Sea pickle in here, and of course, some loot. So, yep, not too good a loot this time. But do we have another one? I'm sure. But yep, nothing too good in that one either. But yeah, so the Guardian spawner is being used here too. And yeah, like I mentioned, with the Vex, I love the use of the unconventional mob spawners in here, like the Guardian as well. It gives these fossil structures a little bit more life and a little bit more variation. But finally, our final structure is right here. Now, this is actually the structure that we already looked at over there, so we don't really need to take any more of a look at this one. We did see that one already. But I think that just about does it for Ender Hosts 1.14 Fossils to Dungeon Datapack. What do you think? Do you like it? I definitely do. There is a link to the pack down in the description below. I love the detail and the use of the mob spawners in these dungeons here. But with all of that, my name is Waddles. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. On the end slide, I'll have my Datapack Showcase playlist, so check that out if you like Datapacks, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Go have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.